another episode of What's the P, a show that provides a platform for gay black men to express their perspectives on topics, issues, and concerns of the world around us and how it actually impacts our community. I'm Rusella Curtis.
I'm Justin Lamar.
And this is What's the P. So we're going to talk to you today and let you get to know a little bit more about ourselves. This is a segment that we're going to be doing for the upcoming shows, so you can actually
get to know us better, right?
As well as the guest host. And so these are some of the questions, and we'll answer some of the questions so you can get to know us better, as we stated earlier.
So let's get started. What's your name and where are you from?
My name is Curtis Rusella, and I'm from Leavenworth, Kansas.
I am Justin Lamar. I am from Orlando, Florida.
How long have you currently? Where do you currently live, and how long have you lived here?
I currently live in the West Chase district of Houston, Texas, and I've been here about 8 years.
Okay, and I currently live in Edo, East Downtown or Third Ward in Houston, Texas, and I've lived here for approximately 5 years now.
Tell us how old you are, Curtis.
I'm 43.
And I'm 32 and a half because I turned 3 next month.
It turns 3.
33 next month in September.
It's okay. What is your professional and educational background?
So, professional educational background, I am currently a student and also I work in retail. And I worked in retail for, oh my God, like 8 years. So, yeah.
I'm currently a hairstylist. I do hair in Washington Heights in Houston, Texas. And my educational background is I have business background. Actually, I don't want to go into all that. But yeah, I have a degree in business and I'm currently a hairstylist in Houston, Texas.
Okay. How long have you been out in the LGBTQ community?
I've been out since I realized it. So since I was 27, I've been out. And yeah, out since 27.
Okay. I've been out for beginning of time. I've been out since I was like 18 years old.
And how long have you, are you currently single, married, or other?
Other, because I've been in a relationship and I've been in it about 4 years.
Oh, yeah, that's what I was going to say.
I mean, that's not a category.
I'm single. Yeah, single.
Okay. So,
what is your interest?
Oh, what are your interests? Why are you interested in being a host of What's the P?
Well, we put this show together because we felt that there wasn't an accurate depiction of the gay black male out here in media. Mm-hmm. And so we wanted to have a show that talked about topics that actually pertain to us, mm-hmm. and actually show the diversity in the wide spectrum of the gay black male. And that's what we'll see on our panel. So that's why I wanted to do the show.
I think I wanted to do the show because we wanted a space where we could just vent and have contact. World topics that relate to us and how do they affect us? I think that's the biggest part for me.
Because we were having these discussions. In our groups, with our small groups of our friends, and it was cocktails and conversation.
Yes, at brunch or dinners or just hanging out.
And so we wanted to make sure, we said we could bring that to the masses and allow other people to see our world, that who weren't gay and black, and allow them to see what we talked about. So we're going to discuss our P. Mm-hmm. So how do you find your social views? Do you define them as conservative, moderate, or are they liberal? And where does that stem from?
Mine would be liberal, and it would just stem from my parents, and then growing up, and then realizing and doing my own research and realize, okay, yeah, I'm not conservative, and I'm not. I think I most identify with liberal. Just my social upbringing, school too, and I was at HJ, so we talked about all these. I didn't agree with any of those.
I would say I'm more moderate. I have conservative and liberal views. I think that stems from being a military brat, going around the world and seeing different perspectives of other people and identifying with those, as well as when I was in college, I started having a macro viewpoint of things versus a little of just my community.
Right.
And so I see how things work in both ways a little bit, but I think I'm definitely moderate because I can see on both ways.
What are your religious and spiritual beliefs?
I am Baptist, Methodist Baptist. I'm an AME-er, AME church. That's me. I'm through and through traditional churchgoer, as you'll see on one of our upcoming shows. I'm definitely a traditional church person. I don't, I'm very conservative when it comes to church.
I think for me, I was raised in, of course, the AME church, and all my life, my grandmother.
If you don't know AME,
all my life, and my grandmother actually was a pastor for a very long time. But I think as I got older, I'm more spiritual. I'm more non-traditional church. I don't really think the church can confine your beliefs. I think it's just the walls that people go to. But God is within you. For me.
Yeah, I'm definitely more spiritual now, but I do believe I love my church. What are your beliefs of the LGBTQ progress as it pertains to the Black community?
For me, I feel like we have come a long way in the Black community as far as dealing with LGBTQ community. But I still feel like we have that little percentage, maybe 30%, that we're still trying to just push through. And stereotypes and people just being more open in different ways. Knowing that everybody's not the same just because we're all gay or lesbians. I think we still have a little bit more open, but they still have these stereotypes about us. For me.
I have to agree. I believe the Black community is more accepting than what it was when I was younger.
Sure was for me too.
But I still believe that there's all these stereotypes and stigmas that are associated with Black gay men that people hang on to, and it creates this
bad energy.
World and bad energy of who we are. And so either we're supposed to be your gay best friend and help you pick out your clothes and do hair, and I don't want to do hair for everybody, or pick out your clothes or do your makeup. But
or it's the opposite. It's like we're deep ill, we're evil. The reason
we're giving everybody AIDS.
We're the reason. You're the reason why we ain't got no good men.
Yeah. So I think we got a long ways to go with that. Even though I think it's like what's going on with Trump right now. There's all these white people, all these white people that are now coming out of the closet saying that
out of closet racist.
Yeah, and I think it's kind of being that way with gay men too. I think people are kind of in your face because it's PC to be cool with gay people, but I don't think they're really cool with them.
What's your zodiac sign?
So really big into zodiacs.
And so am I.
So Leo season.
It's ending. Poker season is about to happen.
I am a Leo. My birthday is July 29th. I have found out a little bit extra detail that if you go through the Chinese zodiac, I am a dragon. I was born in 1976, and out of the dragons, they have different types of dragons, and I'm the most powerful dragon, the fire dragon. The fire dragon, read up on it, check it out. And as well as we had, I did astrology, and I've been checking out zodiac signs from other countries, and I found out that African zodiac.
Oh yeah, I remember you telling me that. I need to do that.
It's really cool. So the African zodiac, for you guys that don't know, is like the first astrological thing that they look for, and it's the most accurate. Mm-hmm. So if you don't know what your African zodiac is, you should go check it out because it's the most accurate. And mine is the judge, which they say is it's the judge. So I could be a witch too.
I am a Virgo through and through. You know, it's a lot of famous Virgo. We just, it's a lot of us. Don't you say it?
Obama's a famous Leo.
Oh my God. You know, Michael Jackson, you know, he's a soul child. You're safe, you know. It's a lot of us.
Beyonce. I won't let you kids have it today. But I will let you have it in upcoming shows. If you were on Noah's Ark, which character would you most identify with? Noah, Ricky, Alex, or Chance?
You know what? We had this discussion, and I just feel like, can we be more than one?
No, you only can be one person.
Only one, right? But the traits, we're saying the traits, or we're saying the actual, like, we were there.
Oh, just who and why?
I think it would have to be Noah, because I'm optimistic about life. Even if I'm down dirty, I still see the positive in everybody. And if it's, I'm having a bad day, I have a bad day for this, that day, and I'll just like, you know what? Next day. Let's dust myself off and keep moving. I'm not a motherly figure. Alex is not a Chance. He's very complicated to me. Ricky, I think, I'll let you answer that one. But Noah, because he's just optimistic. And he believes. Only thing I think I'm not like Noah is he believes in this fairy tale. And sometimes those fairy tales are not real. Like, I'm more of a realistic when it comes to that. But the positive vibe and creative, I like that.
I would say from the standpoint, not from the aesthetic, but from the standpoint of personality, I would say I would identify with Ricky. And not just because of the sex. But the sex, I am open and free about my sexuality. It's not a big thing for me. It's not a big guy. I have no problems talking about that and being open with it. I just think he has a strong business sense. He's the only one. He's the only one with a business.
True.
He's successful at his business. He has a very realist perspective when you talk to him about things. When they have discussions, it's very matter of fact, and he is just structured in that way. He doesn't allow emotion to cloud what he's focused on too much at all. That's why. So that's why. So it would be from his businesses, because I believe he has his own business and
business savvy.
Yeah, he's very business savvy.
What was it called? Boyfriend?
If you were a character on Living Single, which character would it actually be?
Oh my God! When we was talking about the guests, and I was asking them these questions, I love Living Single, but I don't feel like I'm any of them.
You don't think you could be Khadijah? You could be... No, I would think you would be... I think I'll be Khadijah.
Khadijah?
Sinclair's so goofy. She doesn't have common sense.
She don't.
I think you'd be Khadijah.
Khadijah. Who's Khadijah?
Khadijah's Queen Latifah.
You think so?
Yeah, you wouldn't be Regine.
Oh, Regine is a bit much.
You're not Max.
Definitely not Max. The Max is more you.
Well, Regine, you could be Regine and a little bit, but I think you would be more.
Right, see how I sound?
No, but I think you would be more Khadijah because you're very mellow. You're very.
Oh, she is like.
Yeah, she
it takes a lot of fun.
Schoolwork. Yeah, she's just she doesn't go off too much, but she's straight to the point when she wants to get you together. And she's the one in the relationship.
Oh, God, I forgot. Yeah. That's sexy ass. Ooh, I can't say that word, but that's sexy ass. Okay. Go ahead. Who would you be, Curtis?
I would definitely be Max.
Yes!
Not just because of the sex.
Oh, my God, I forgot about those sex
scenes. She's very, but because she's very sarcastic and she's very driven. And I have anybody that knows me. I'm a smart ass.
Through and through.
Yes, I'm definitely a smart ass. I have a weird sense of humor, and I think I could play her role really good. If you were, who would you be on Girlfriends?
John, Lynn,
Kaya. Maya.
Sorry.
Maya or Tony.
Who would you be?
I'll be Tony. Tony Child. Specialize in results. Tony Child. I would definitely be.
Oh God, I can see that. You'll come in. For me, Joan, because she's optimistic.
She's so boring.
But I don't like Joan. I don't know. That's a hard one too. Because I love Girlfriends, but
it could be Maya. Because Maya is about business. She's very low key, but she's just quick witted. And she has a family. And she's family oriented in that sense.
In that way. And she'll get you together real quick. Yeah. And she's that friend that if you really want to know the truth, she's going to tell you. And for me, sometimes I hate telling my friends the truth, but I'd be like, well, girl, you asked. This you asked.
Okay, so this is my favorite question that we're going to be asking all the guests.
All the guests. And it was very interesting.
The question is, in what order would you define yourself with these three identifiers and why? And the three identifiers are black, gay, and man. And what order would you identify yourself in and why? And I personally would identify myself as black, gay, and then a man. Well, no, black man that's gay.
I agree.
A black man that's gay. Because I just think immediately you see my blackness immediately. You know, no matter which angle which angle I stand from, you're gonna see I'm black. Yeah. And then now you definitely see that I'm a man. If I shaved off all my beard and stuff and hair and walked around in a dress or something, you wouldn't know, like from a distance. So, but you automatically see that I'm a black person. Then you'll next see that I'm a man, and then you'll understand who I am as a gay person later. So, if I choose to open it up to you, or if I'm talking about you, because it probably still will. But what about yourself?
You know, I really had when we were discussing this question, I really was like torn. Like, what am I first? And I really had to sit and think. Even after we interviewed everybody, I was like, you know what? Okay, this is what I am. I'm a black man first. Right, I'm black. I can't help this. Genetics. 2, man, it is who I am. I don't. No, I'm a man. You're gonna see that also. And it just so happens when you talk to me, you realize, oh, you're gay too. Yeah. It's a bonus. Yeah. So for me, that would be
added value.
Right. Network just went up. Yes. So for me, I thought it was going to be black gay men, right? Yeah, but then I really thought about it. It is black man second, gay is the bonus. And also,
and it's different for everybody.
It's really different for everybody.
You'll see.
Because
the guest host, when we do this questionnaire, you'll see it's different for everybody.
If you was a performer, if you were a female performer, who would you be? Beyonce, Tina, Janet, or Aaliyah?
It would definitely be Aaliyah. I would just say Aaliyah because she wasn't in your face. I'm very laid back and chill, and then so everybody else seems to me like they're all in your face. So I don't need to be in any people's face. So at all. Everybody else. Well, Jen is kind of laid back. She laid back.
Oh my gosh, she's
sneaky. I ain't sneaky.
She'll marry somebody that had a baby.
Yeah, Leah is kind of sneaky. Yeah, she was young. But I would say Aaliyah because I identify with her music more than I identify with anybody else's. And Lord knows I can't stand Beyonce. So. Go ahead. Who would you be?
Well, I mean, if I had to be one, let's go get, it's going to be life every time. Beyonce. Only because Beyonce's like my Tina. Or like, in the 90s, it was Janet. For me, it's Beyonce. I love her performance. I love her. Okay, so...
If you were a male performer, who would you likely be? Would it be Usher, Chris Brown, Michael Jackson, or Luther Vandross?
No to Chris Brown. No to Michael Jackson.
Why would you say no?
Chris has his own issues, allegedly. Michael Jackson, I just think I think he's the greatest performer of all time. But for me, it's Usher. I think I grew up on Usher. He's not that much older than me. And the way he moves, and he's smooth, I like Usher. Luther, R.I.P., but Luther was sneaky too.
Out of all of them, I like Luther Vandross the most. But I would probably say Usher too. Because I love dance, and Lord knows I can. For those of y'all who don't know, dance. And I don't like his cockiness, but I just think if I was going to be a male performer, it would be Usher, because I think he could sing and then dance, and he's smooth with it. He's like mature with it. What would you like the What's the P viewers to know most about you?
That I think I want them to know that my perspective is my personal opinion, and that everything that we talk about on What's the P is just some experience. Don't take it to heart, but I just want everybody to grow from it and to enjoy the show. Enjoy it. And tell a friend.
Yeah, I would have to agree with you. What I want them to know most about me is that I'm not that complex. I'm very honest and truthful. Sometimes my my thoughts can be expressed through my face a lot, so you might see that happen. But I personally, I want them to know that every show that we come up with, we actually thought about how it's going to actually impact not only our community, but how the perception will be viewed by others. We do know that there will be people who will say negative things about whatever we have to say, because again, it's our perspective, and they're like, buttholes, everybody has one. But again, it is our perspective on that situation, and we thought a lot about the topics and how it will be displayed and how we want it to come across as much as possible. And we hope that it helps people actually become more comfortable with gay men, gay black men. And we hope gay black men feel more comfortable with being themselves after watching the show and want to share our topics with others, as well as go out in their community and be a little bit more comfortable with themselves.
And also, to piggyback off of you, I think you're right. We're doing the show for others will find their way. And if they're not comfortable with their sexuality or being a black gay man, they will be. Yes. And if we just touch one person or two people, I think we're doing our job.
Yeah.
And I think
that's you know somebody who might be struggling with it.
Yeah.
And you can have them watch the show and say, hey, there's guys out there like you. Yeah. You don't have to actually walk
You're
around.
Not alone. You're not
alone. You don't have to walk around with a purse and lipstick and high heels.
That's only one perspective.
Yeah. You don't have to be that gay black man. You can be an everyday
correct
gay black man like us. So.